All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back. Welcome back to Nerds in the Gym podcast. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Marco, and today is May 16th, 2021. I almost said March.
All the months feel the same. Thanks, COVID.
Yeah, that is true. But today is May 16th. May 15th was a very interesting day for me.
So yesterday, Saturday.
Yes. So I was at the gym. And I was just kind of cleaning stuff up as I please. I was supposed to be there until 2 o'clock, but my 1 o'clock private has had to cancel the past couple times because they're sick. um,
Of working out.
Yes, they're allergic to it. I think it's a combination, like they have like a head cold plus like allergies, and it's just like knocking them out. Which I know that feeling. Um, but so I'm doing all that stuff, and I get an email from Microsoft saying that my email account got hacked into, or that not that it got hacked into, that there was like suspicious activity. I look at it, it's from Indianapolis. I'm like, well, that's pretty fucking weird. So I locked down my account. Next thing I know, I'm getting text messages, verification codes from Coinbase.
Okay.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I go into my Coinbase. My portfolio went from $0 to $4,000. The person got into my account and bought Ethereum.
Okay. With your money?
So I go into my bank account transactions, and it says nothing was taken out of my bank account. So I'm like, what type of fucking idiot hacks into my account and uses their own money to buy Ethereum? So then I'm looking over the like transaction stuff in Coinbase, and it says it came from my account. So I'm like, so I can't call the bank like and talk to an actual person because it's a Saturday. So I locked down my account and everything, blocked my card and stuff, and I'm going to have to call them tomorrow. Still today, there's no transactions on my bank account. My Coinbase account is locked down because I contacted their support. This is where things get really weird, is on Coinbase it does say it came from my account.
Well, so you don't have a pending section on your bank account?
So,
like pending charges?
That's where I was looking. No, nothing pending. The only thing I'm pending was an Apple charge yesterday, which was for my 50 gigabytes of cloud stuff per month. So the weird thing too is within the like like how like when you do like money transfers and stuff on any like whether it's crypto stuff or stock stuff, it takes like 5 days for the money to transfer. Right. This person was able to transfer the money instantly and buy the Ethereum instantly.
So that means they use the debit card and not the bank account.
But
you can do it immediately if you use the debit card.
But my debit card wasn't connected. It was just my bank account.
Okay. Maybe it's just the first time it takes the 5 days.
That's the first time money's ever been used on that account. Because I just got the Coinbase mainly for it gives you $5 Bitcoin instantly when you join. I was like, who cares?
Yeah.
Which I think that's probably like $0 now. But so I was like, this is very weird. There was never like any pending on the Ethereum purchase either. And I emailed Coinbase and stuff. They're going to get my account back up. And essentially they told me as of right now, if there is no way, like, because that Ethereum's already in circulation now. They basically told me I may be getting Ethereum for free, most likely.
Can't beat that.
It's like, okay.
We just don't know who's paying for it.
So I think it's going to be them, essentially.
Really?
Yeah. But like at the same time, I think that's kind of like they allowed like somebody to get through their system. So I don't know if like that's their way of compensating me or whatnot, but like It's very bizarre. Like, I still have to wait like 10 days before my account is back up.
Right. But you weren't really doing much with it anyways.
No, I was just I like the Coinbase was just easier to look at all of them. And Coinbase also
Mhm.
had the thing with I told you like how the whole crypto market was doing in terms
Yeah.
of whether it was an up or
No,
down
I
day.
like Coinbase. They don't have a lot of the lower market
Yeah. They're adding Dogecoin in a
ones
couple
though.
weeks though.
Doge was really interesting because I was watching it because I honestly I was going to buy in just to sell it
Yeah.
quickly when it spiked back up, and it got to 36 cents, and I almost bought in and I didn't, and then it shot back up to the
So
52, 53
I was
mark.
going to buy it at 36, 38 cents, and I was like, I'll keep seeing how it goes. Then when it was at 42 cents, I was like, all right, I'm going to purchase some. So I purchased like more of it. Literally 2 minutes later, because I have Elon Musk tweets on notifications on.
Hmm.
He puts out a tweet saying that he's working with the Doge developers to make transactions more effective. Shoots up like 10 cents, and I'm like, Elon, thank you. Which he's done crazy
Crazy.
stuff
It's
to
crazy.
Bitcoin this past week.
He has, but I don't think it's long term damage.
Yeah, no. I think a lot of people are like too in on like there's too many people that are in on Bitcoin.
Hmm.
But a lot I think like there were a decent amount of people with Bitcoin that sold and bought some Doge.
Could have easily happened because I'm trying to think. A lot of the websites only accept Bitcoin as payment.
Yeah.
Where you're talking about getting your bank hooked
Yeah.
up, you actually have to take your Bitcoin on certain websites to buy other cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, yeah.
So no, I mean that's all good news for you.
Well, hopefully if I get to keep the Ethereum.
Right.
But at first I was like, what dumbass hacks into my account and uses their own money to buy stuff?
Well, that's what I'm wondering if he uses his own money.
But it says that the money came from my account, but the bank didn't allow the transfer to happen.
Which is awesome for your bank.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because it's so much money
Yeah.
that they wanted to verify it.
Well, I think when you take out more than half of your checking account money,
Mm-hmm.
it's like something's a little up here.
Right.
But if I do get to keep that Ethereum, I'll probably just hold it for a while.
Oh, absolutely. That thing was skyrocketing.
Yeah. So hopefully.
No, hopefully it works out for
Hopefully it does. Oh wait, speaking of Coinbase, they just emailed me about my account
you. Uh-oh.
as we talk.
Breaking news.
Get like a banner popping up. Breaking news! And today we find out what happened to Marco's Coinbase account.
You're not going to read it.
Oh, you want me to read it?
I'm kind of excited to get the reaction video if you get to keep $4,000 or if you're just.
This one I think is typically or specifically about whether it's going to be. So it's literally the same exact email they sent me last night.
Okay. Disappointed.
Yeah, very disappointed. So, what have you been up to?
You had a wild
this past week.
Not much, man. I've been really into that Yotto account I tried to sign you up for.
So that's why I haven't been able to.
Well, no, now I know
put
why.
my account.
I was going to ask you first, but now that your bank account's on fire.
Well, so I was going to do it the other night. So something weird has been happening when there's another app I have, Voyager, which XRP is on there, and I was going to use that to buy XRP once the lawsuit's done. Because
what's XRP?
it's another crypto that's supposedly going to skyrocket. It's at like $1.50 right now or something. It has a lot of like valuable uses and stuff. How it's actually applied, we'll see.
Okay.
But right now it's like it's still trending upward because there's like some places that you can buy it from, but like once the lawsuit is like done and the court sessions are over, it's supposedly going to skyrocket. But so like I was trying to set up my bank account on that and it wasn't letting me sign it up on there. So then I tried doing it on Yada and the same exact thing was happening. It keeps like saying like there's like an error or something, um, which I don't know why. I think it's because it's something with like the actual like my bank because
Mm-hmm.
when I tried relinking my account to Robinhood, it was giving me a hard time at first, and then it allowed me to do it eventually.
Yeah, you might have to call your bank. That's weird.
Yeah,
Like it's not doing anything now, but it's like if you get like the market dips a
yeah,
lot and you want to buy something quick and you're not going to be able to do
yeah,
it,
yeah.
or you can cash in some of the Ethereum and buy other cryptocurrencies and diversify if you end up keeping it.
My thought process was if I keep it, it's probably going to go like I could see it like hitting 10,000 within the next like year or something.
Yeah, you doubled money
For for me, I'm just
for
it's
free.
just an infinite increase.
It's pure
Yeah,
profit. You're pretty much going to pay your student loans off.
yeah, that was another thing. I was like, if I go to grad school and stuff, and I just keep holding, because there is a possibility you could always go up like to Bitcoin level.
Right.
It's like I could pay off a couple years of grad school with that, if not more.
Oh yeah, over a failed hack.
Yeah, over a failed hack. But yeah,
I think it was 2 weeks ago when we talked. You were telling me about this murder mystery game
yes.
that is on Steam. What's it called?
Um, uh, it's the Among Us.
Among Us. Right. So I looked into it and I was like, oh, this seems like a fun game. And then I watched some more videos of people freaking out. And I was like, this is like a 2-bit video game. Like, I don't know why people are taking this so
It's
seriously.
not really horror. It's just like two imposters, one or two
Mm-hmm.
imposters. The rest of you are trying to complete tasks, and the imposters have to kill people. The best part is like the chat at the end, because like you have to try to convince people that it's either not you or that it's somebody
Mm-hmm.
and that it's somebody else.
But you actually have to talk to people.
Yeah, they also have like a little chat feature where like you can just type in there. But it's way better like if you get like a group of friends in play. But that requires us to have more than just 3 friends.
We would definitely have to do it with people we know because strangers on the internet just are not having
I think
it.
it's coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay.
And so it's coming to I know for a fact it's coming to PlayStation. It may be coming to Nintendo Switch and it may be crossplay.
It's crazy.
Switch was
And then there's a whole community for that. And I was just like, I went down this rabbit hole. And then they were on Jimmy Fallon. So they got mainstream recognition.
Oh, it is
Just so
it is on the Nintendo Switch.
Hmm.
I just don't know.
For free or do you have to pay for it?
I think it's literally like $5.
Right.
Uh Apparently it is cross-platform too.
Oh,
That's nice.
something to keep in mind.
Yes. Get a Nerds in the Gym Among Us live stream going.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
There's actually
Once a week for an hour, we're all free.
a game that I've been playing, and
What you
I've
got?
been streaming it on the Nerds in the Gym Twitch channel. Resident Evil 8 Village. Well, it's called
Mhm.
Resident Evil Village, but like the V, the I, and the LL make an 8.
Oh, okay.
It's the first Resident Evil game I've played. It's actually very good, but I don't do well in horror games.
Way to start on the eighth one. That's a Marco thing where it's just like, oh, no, I'm gonna play the eighth one. I should probably pay the first 7.
So
Nope.
like they're all intertwined in terms of story, but 7 and 8 are like their own separate story from like the rest of them. Like that, like they're part of the entire story, but like it's also their own character development and stuff. Um, but I've watched people play the other ones.
Hmm.
And then the
From behind the couch
yes,
with a nightlight.
yes. But like I don't do well in these horror. Like part of it is that feeling that like there's somebody always like following you and after you. It gets my anxiety
Mm.
going like crazy, and I don't like it. Apparently, it takes like 10 hours to complete the game, and I'm like, I've only played like an hour of it, and it's felt like 4 hours because I'm just terrified the entire time.
Marco, I feel like this isn't the game for you.
No.
Have you ever tried like a Mario game? Maybe that's a little less
I
intense.
suck at those games.
You suck at Mario
Yeah.
because there's no guns.
Those games where they scroll left to right, I'm not typically good at.
You're talking about your dad's Mario game, Marco.
I don't
Now we
think he
got
played-
3D
I don't
worlds
think
where
he
you're running
played
around.
Mario. I was actually good at Mario
You don't-
3D World. Or 3D Land.
Yeah, that's what these are. I'm almost done with Bowser's Fury. It's crazy.
Yeah. They have a new Luigi's Mansion as well, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion
I think
2.
it's coming. Oh no, I did play that one. That's the one I played. It's fun. It's excellent. It's a very low stakes. You can play it when you want to. No one online is going to yell at you.
That's what I'm used to in Call of Duty. And the words that people use get a little touchy.
It's very aggressive for a bunch of people playing video games.
Actually, you know what's hilarious though is like it is not like what I hear on there now doesn't even compare to what I heard back in like 2012 on there.
Yeah.
2010
Now
to
people get kicked out.
2012 were like really bad in voice chat. Actually, no,
Did they do something to
2009
fix
to
it, or-
2012. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2 was the most aggressive in-game chat I've ever heard in any video game in my life.
Did they clean it up or kick people out? What did they do?
The woke movement. No, I think a lot of people just use party chat now, so they're not in the actual
Oh,
game
okay.
chat with everybody in the lobby. They just talk to their friends.
No, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Like once in a while you'll get into these golden lobbies though, and it's the funniest thing listening to people go after each other. But yeah.
All right, what you got for nerd news, Marco?
Did we talk about Andrew Garfield last time and how he denied his appearance in Spider-Man No Way Home?
No, I don't think we did.
So he said I did not get a call, but it's like he would get in so much trouble if he like legitimately said, "Hey, I'm in the movie."
Right. So he could, but they confirmed his villains.
Yeah. I think we did talk about this, honestly.
Oh, did we? I mean, we can skip it. Well,
I think we did, but like, yeah, like, you know what's funny though is they have not talked to Tom Holland since like the announcement of this movie.
I think he's laying low.
Because you know he's instantly going to be like, oh yeah, Doc Ock, yeah, he's in here with Tobey Maguire. Oh yeah, Jamie Foxx, oh yeah,
Oh.
he's playing alongside Andrew Garfield again. Yeah, it's a great movie. It's great.
Oh, they're all there.
But a bit more Marvel news. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is probably going to be the last time we see Drax in the MCU, or at least Dave Bautista as him.
Right. I read that. He's upset about something? About the backstory they gave him? Or not looking into his backstory?
Well, he tweeted out saying Drax isn't going anywhere. He just won't be played by this dude. By the time Guardians 3 comes out, I'll be 54 years old, for God's sake. I'm expecting everything to start sagging any second now. Like, obviously at his age, it's got to be hard to keep up with that size and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why Hugh Jackman is about the same age and said, like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, good for him for going out on top and not...
Well, I think it's why
He could...
Drax is shirtless the entire movie.
Well, my thing is he could easily throw a vest on Drax. There's ways around him aging. But if he wants to go out on top...
Yeah, but Logan also doesn't need to be shirtless or wear a wife beater 90% of the movie.
Right, but Hugh Jackman chooses
Yeah.
it. They could have easily given him an X-Men uniform
Yeah.
long time ago.
And then James Gunn replied to his tweet and said, "There's no Drax for me without you, buddy. You are the MCU's Drax the Destroyer, and as far as I'm concerned, could never be replaced. And you have the right to do whatever you want with your acting choices."
And James Gunn, after this whole blow up with Disney firing him, then rehiring him, can do what he wants.
Yeah.
So he gets to make that call because he knows what they're going to do, fire me again. He goes, you fired me. I immediately made Suicide Squad, made your competitor who knows how many dollars.
Literally, That is a direct competitor of Guardians of the Galaxy as well.
Literally, he was just like, "Oh, I have a break.
A band of
Whatever."
misfits that are helping save the world.
Literally, he's just like, "I'm just gonna do what I want."
Oh, it's so funny.
It is really funny. So my thing is just like they're doing the fourth Thor movie,
hmm
and the rumor has it that that's how they're writing Chris Hemsworth out,
Put him in
and
as
they're
a
going to go with it.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right. So do you continue do Guardians 4, 5, 6, or are those characters getting shut down too?
I don't know. I think Chris Pratt has a lot left in the tank.
Oh, I think they all do. It's like if they want to or
Yeah.
not.
You know, I
Because Chris Pratt really hasn't done much
I
last couple of years.
no, he hasn't. He's been under a lot of fire though too. I think a lot of
Mm,
people are unhappy with like his religious beliefs and stuff,
yeah.
and it's whatever.
He's got a new one coming out. It's a military, like, futuristic movie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is it the one with Jennifer Lawrence again?
No, I didn't see that one. That one tanked
Yeah,
pretty
it
hard,
did. What
though.
was it, Voyager?
I think so.
Um,
So I can't remember. What did I watch? Oh, the Mortal Kombat movie came out. So I signed up for a month of HBO
yeah.
Max. And they give me alerts where it's just like, hey, this new movie that was supposed to be in theaters is coming out. So I watched the trailer and it's I forgot her name. Angelina Jolie plays a fire jumper, which I don't know if you know what that is or not. It's like when forest fires hit, they jump out of planes to fight them.
Oh, okay.
Who doesn't want to be a fire jumper anymore? And this kid's family's like murdered, and this kid shows up at her house. And next thing you know, the people that are trying to murder this kid come after her and the kid, right? No, it gets weirder. And in order to get them out of the forest, they light the forest on fire. It is. I have not seen it. I can't imagine myself sitting through it. It is the most complicated plot for no reason.
I don't even know what you just explained to me.
Right. It's crazy. So this kid is just like, hey, I need someone I can trust. Somehow it's her. For some reason, they want to kill these kids. And they set a forest on fire. I'm just like, I probably not do that, even though it's free because I paid for HBO Max already. But
I'm not. Ugh. That sounds like awful.
also, you know what else is
What?
awful? That we haven't discussed Sonic the Hedgehog yet. That came out like a couple months before COVID hit. It is a delightful movie, Marco.
You know,
You'll enjoy it a
I
lot.
heard that it was actually not that bad, and they also changed the model of Sonic because of fan backlash.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't more movies do this stuff?
They should really, because if you think back in the day, they used to get previews for people
Yeah.
and get their feedback before it got released.
Well, no, they still do that.
I figured they have to in some capacity.
Okay. I'm gonna get hate for the like 8 people that watch these, but I saw
Marco's mom is getting ready to yell at you.
I saw Avengers Endgame a month before it released
Oh yeah, where'd you see it?
on my phone.
Oh, you didn't get invited to the preview. You got
Because people were doing the preview showing to see how like test audiences would react to it, and somebody recorded the entire thing.
right. My thing is, I saw some of that footage, but it wasn't even done. A lot of the footage was just like Groot stands here.
Yeah, so like a lot of the special effects aren't like done in it. They're more just going for like how like the actual script and stuff flows.
Right. So yeah, I mean they still do. I don't know if they do it with COVID or not, but that if you just release a trailer, get the immediate feedback and change a couple things,
Yeah.
you can save yourself a lot of money because that Sonic movie would have tanked if you looked like that.
Because I knew that episode 9 was getting terrible reviews before it even hit the theaters.
Right.
And they were scrambling to do reshoots and stuff about like 4 months before it was released because of the terrible test audience feedback.
Well, that New Mutants movie, the horror X-Men movie,
Yeah.
got pushed back 6 times to the point where it's like, oh, the kids are too old to do reshoots.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where I saw it. It's on some platform, but as a Not going to do it.
Yeah, no. They were having a lot of problems with that movie. Also,
Well, then
they
Fox
got
got
screwed over.
sold.
Yeah, because Disney bought Fox, and that like messed everything else up.
And I remember, I think Disney actually put it in theaters just to get it over with. But the idea that it got pushed back so many times, the actors got too old to play the same
Yeah.
roles. But you never know. Rumor has it X-Men are starting to show up in the MCU soon.
I think we'll see bits and pieces of them in like the movies that are coming out.
They said Ant-Man 3 is the rumor for the first set of mutants.
Isn't there something up with Ant-Man 3 where like the person that played the Wasp isn't going to be in it because she said something controversial?
I think initially, and then I think she's back.
Okay.
I think that was the initial got fired, rehired. Did you see the costumes they're making Disney employees wear for Avengers Land?
No.
I would try and I'm trying to think of what they call it. I would just type in Disney World at Marvel Land or something, see if it pops up.
Avengers Land. The Avengers Campus?
Yeah, that's the one. So they released a hype video this past week, and they were just like, finally open. Become your own superhero. And I would just watch it because I thought I was going to get to watch some of the
What is
rides.
that Spider-Man outfit?
But it's just so ridiculous. Like, so the people that are just like running the rides and things, they're in full flight suits. They're in heavy pants, heavy jackets, all masked up. And I'm just like, it's 90 degrees in Florida.
I know.
You can't give these shield agents shorts.
Well, that doesn't even matter because I had a hard time finding like pictures on here, but like they have to cover up all tattoos they have. So if you're like have a sleeve of tattoos, you have to wear a
Yeah.
long sleeve shirt when you're there. Like if you work there.
Right. They're kind of loosening a couple of the rules up, I heard.
Yeah.
Because they went full woke. And people are starting to complain
Yeah.
because they're changing everything. I'm trying to find it's the Shawarma stand.
Here, I got something for you. Want to try some nerd food? Lucky Charms.
You haven't had that yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, I've had it.
Really?
Yeah.
I just found out about this.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, my girlfriend's family has a bunch of little kids.
Oh, okay.
So it was at their house, and they were having it.
Just for the listeners, it's Lucky Charms Swiss Miss, which is the hot cocoa stuff.
Which is funny because it's just such an easy
Do you know
call.
you know you can buy like just Lucky Charm marshmallows, like a big bag of them.
I figured you could. Why wouldn't you?
Like there's a YouTuber I watch. His name is Jev. So he used to do these PO box openings, so people would just send stuff to his PO box. He literally got sent 5 pounds of Lucky Charms marshmallows, like a 5-pound bag of Lucky Charms marshmallows. It was massive.
Well, that's kind of like Portnoy from Barstool during quarantine did the same thing.
Yeah,
People were sending him frozen food from all over the world.
the stuff he was getting sent.
I'm a little ashamed about how much I watch them.
There was nothing else to
watch. It was like every night he had a different.
There was nothing else to watch.
He was just like every night a different frozen pizza.
Oh man, I was supposed to be at my baseball game today.
Oh yeah.
I had a baseball game at 10 o'clock in the morning. So every Sunday morning at 10 a.m., I have a baseball game for this adult league. And I was like, there's no way I'm getting up before 10 a.m. every single Sunday.
Then why'd you join?
I didn't know that the games were at 10 a.m. every Sunday until after I joined the team. Let's put that out in the air first. I was under your impression that there was a game every like Wednesday or Thursday night and then like Saturday or Sunday afternoon. For some reason, they took out the weekday games, and it's just Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. for 20 weeks.
It's a pretty long season.
Yeah. The problem is like it wouldn't be that bad if I didn't have to wake up early every single morning already.
Right.
But I wake up early every single morning throughout the week. It's like I need just one day of sleep in. Without.
No, I'm the same way.
So, yeah, this may be the third straight baseball team I quit.
I like to think right now your dad is like at the game looking for you. Where is he? Where'd you say it was? North Adams?
Today was at North. You know where the Rotary is before you go MCLA? It's that baseball field on the Rotary.
He's up there right now. He got there early. Got a good seat in the stands.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I do that drive.
Especially because like Saturday nights are like really the only nights I can hang out with people because I have to get up every morning. And like, we know how I am if I don't get my sleep. We know that.
Grumpy?
We just know that like I'm already as delusional as it is. So then you don't give me enough sleep and it's like hallucinations start.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just.
How are the morning classes going?
They're going good. Like that's also like I don't have to go. I just enjoy being at the gym. Like I don't even work out 90% of the time. I just enjoy talking to people.
I thought you were running the classes. I didn't realize you were going there just to socialize.
So every other Saturday morning I teach the classes, and then every Tuesday I teach.
Then you can sleep in some days, right?
So Mondays I still have to get up because I have a client at 9 a.m. Now the problem is when I have a client, I like get in there like 15, 30 minutes early. So like that instantly means that I get up 7:30, 7:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's not sleeping into me. And then, like Thursday mornings, I like to get up and do the morning workout. Like do the workout in the morning. Especially like it's gonna get like weird now that it's summer because it's gonna be like 90 degrees. We know how working out in the 90 degrees is.
It's honestly not bad once you get adjusted to it, but you definitely should get in there in the mornings.
Yeah.
Every time I drive by it, you guys always have a full parking lot, so I figure business must be good.
Yeah, it gets crazy when the martial arts stuff is going on. There's like literally like 40 cars in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about the new CDC guidelines?
I wasn't sure if we were going to talk about them or not. I think we're about, let's see, they kicked in Thursday. I think we're probably Tuesday morning. We're going to start having our videos of Walmart people fighting each other.
The problem...
We're vaccinated against only one variant of COVID.
If
we know we
the
have
vaccinations
the super
are
spreader.
Working towards the new ones, though, in terms of preventing sickness, like severe sickness.
Right. Working towards it, we don't have that component yet.
Of preventing, like, actual infection.
No, I'm just saying it keeps us out of the hospital for COVID.
Yeah.
But the European variant, the African variant, we're not immune to that. That's not what our vaccination was for.
Yeah. So
a bunch of people take off their masks, who vaccinated or not.
So right now, 37.1% of America is fully vaccinated.
It's not a lot.
And they're putting these guidelines in place where now, if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask.
Right. But how many people not fully vaccinated are?
So here's one thing I don't understand is, from my understanding, you can still transmit the virus while vaccinated. The mask was to prevent you from spreading it to others, not from you getting it from others.
Correct.
So how does this make sense in any way?
Anyway, I'm just saying, like, so some person gets the European variant, immune or not immune, but vaccinated or not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So you're not wearing a mask. It's the same thing as a year ago.
Yeah. And I'm going to try and find the tweet because, like, it really kind of, like, it annoyed me. Um, although I get annoyed by politics and presidents and stuff all the time, regardless. But like Biden was like, um, well, folks, if you're fully vaccinated, you no longer need to wear masks. If you're not vaccinated yet, go find a shot and mask up until you're fully vaccinated. And like, I don't know. Like the rule is now simple. Get vaccinated or wear a mask until you do. The choice is yours. It still is counterintuitive if you can still spread it.
Right.
If
And it's
if
crazy.
anything, it makes more sense for the people who like I don't know if it makes more sense. Just everybody should wear a mask.
I think at this point, this is just their way of trying to get people vaccinated. Where it's like, yeah, you can take your mask off if you're vaccinated.
It,
That's your reward. But there's no way to prove if someone's vaccinated or not.
yes.
Unless they're
So the CDC director just came out and said, I think we're going to go by like the honor system and stuff, and I think a lot of people will make the right decision. Like people aren't even making the right decision now.
It's also hilarious because the CDC is not a governing body.
Yeah.
They don't make laws.
So
it's like Massachusetts has the same laws in place.
yeah, so every state will make their own rules based off of it. Florida and Texas are going to go wild right now.
So between that and then individual businesses still can make their own rules.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, say Massachusetts says no more masks. Walmart, Lowe's, and a couple other stores already said, hey, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask.
It's so crazy to me. Like, especially, like, there's a lot of the world that's not even nearly, like, close to being vaccinated.
Or open in any
Yeah.
capacity. We're the United States and we're at 30%. That's not good.
Yeah, we're more than any other country, too, in terms of percentage.
I'm not going to lie, Marco. I had a fun time last summer with you locked down at the gym. So,
honestly,
if we want to go back to that, I'm okay with it.
See, like, I like going to, like, large gatherings and stuff, but it was also, like, having just, like, those small gatherings of just, like, 8 people that, like, I could trust and stuff. Super fun still.
I was okay with it. I'm not going to lie to you. 3-hour working out every day. Pat McAfee show at night. Still had food I wanted to eat. Like, I didn't have a horrible life.
No, it was good. But, man. Yeah, and the CDC director came out and also said that right now there are 232 confirmed cases of people that had the vaccine and have died from COVID. Now that's out of
how many?
232, but that's out of like a lot of people that have been vaccinated.
Right, but that's just people who had died, not people who have lifetime effects from it.
That's that's more the scary thing is the long-term effects of COVID.
Right, and we just don't even know the half of it.
It's also scary that we don't know what these vaccines do to us in 3 to 4 years.
Right. No idea.
Because most vaccinations, so we've only gone through 3 trials. I think most vaccinations have like 5 set trials before they're given out to the public.
The way I see it, Marco, is when these Walmart fights start happening about people with or without masks, we're going to have to break down the videos. Like if it's a UFC fight. We'll have you and me here, and then we'll put the video on a third screen.
And he comes in with the flying knee. Oh, he whips hard. And here comes the left hook from Blind Man.
You saw the worst people down where there was gas shortages. Not even like major gas shortages. Literally just 1 week without gas. And there's like men and women fist fighting each other.
Did you see the videos of people using like plastic containers and bags to fill up with gas?
Right. They get rear-ended. They're dead.
Like, what is wrong with people? So crazy.
One of the shows the guy was doing, he's like, I live in Florida. We're having a gas shortage. And he's like, I see people filling up plastic bags. He goes, go to Lowe's. They have whole aisles full of things to carry gas.
It's so insane to me.
It just brings out the worst in people. But you heard about that, right?
Yeah.
That pipeline got hacked.
Mm-hmm.
And they paid the ones that hacked it.
Yeah.
You never hear that. They're like, we're going to lose so much money that we're going to just pay. I think it was like $5 million.
It is scary how much people like can do hacking wise and stuff nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Like it is like very freaky. It's actually like nothing is safe.
Nothing.
You,
And when you have everything banking on things like this, like everything's online now, so it's like you get hacked, like your whole life could be shut down.
You know what was the weird thing about like the Coinbase is because they said one of the things I have to do when I recover my account. I'll read the thing from the email because it's the same email they sent me. Where was it? It said that scan your devices with antivirus software, ensure that your device operating systems are up to date. Contact mobile service provider to inquire about security measures you can enable on your mobile account to prevent unauthorized changes such as a SIM swap or phone port. And then there was another one, it may be in one of the other emails. It's basically making sure that like they don't have control over my phone right now.
Yeah.
And it's like that is insane that that's like a problem, like that people can just control your phone from wherever they want.
Oh yeah.
And like that's another problem they have with vehicles nowadays. Is vehicles are computerized, and there's been cases of people getting their cars hacked into, and the people are like controlling the brakes, the steering wheels, and stuff.
It's true.
We live in a freaky world. It's literally like cyberpunk. That
I feel like this has been a very negative podcast overall. I feel like we didn't have any really big positive moments.
I think we're just like we live in a very shitty time.
I wouldn't even say that. I would just say there's just so many unknowns for the first time in a long time.
Yeah. We also have a bunch of UFO stuff coming out in a couple months, I think.
Yeah, that's going to help. Confirming it or denying it, that's not going to help.
Oh, man. Is that like the only good thing Trump's done?
Yeah, let's get more political. That's what this podcast needs, Mark.
Hey, the whole UFO alien stuff, I'm all for it. Listening to it, like as freaky as it is, you have to think that there's like more planets and stuff in the universe than there are grains of sand on a beach, which is insane to think about. So there has to be another life form somewhere.
Sorry, Marco, you're talking to the wrong member of this podcast. That's a Joe topic.
Oh, should we call him in? And viewers, we are getting Joe in on the podcast right now.
All right, man. I don't mean to cut it short, but if I end it now, I can edit this before I have to head to work.
Yeah, that sounds good. Plus, it will prevent us from being overly negative. Next week we'll be more optimistic.
If Disney or Marvel wants to give us something to be, we'll do it.
Yes.
All right, guys. We've been Nerds in the Gym podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Marco.
And just remember, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right.
Or wrong.
All right, until next time.
Bye.